December the 5th, 1983. Today, I'll be flying GWXI, Raycom Air Cessna 185, up to Gordon Lake, about 60 miles out of here, to pick up some prospectors. It's not a very nice day today. It's kind of overcast. And Jim is just taking off the engine cover for me. And we'll be taking off shortly. We'll be taking off on skis. There's the skis, and there's Jim working, disconnecting the electrical cords for the heaters and untying the engine tent. We'll start the airplane up in a minute. How cold do you think it is this morning, Jim?
Oh, it can't be any more than minus 20, minus 25.
Yeah, it's not as cold as it was yesterday.
Oh, hell no. We went up to Snare there yesterday. It was minus 35. Yeah. Yeah, they're supposed to. Well, Ray can idle that back about 2,000 RPM and still maintain the same airspeed.
Yeah, the airplanes really perform good in the cold weather.
Yeah. Get a lot more lift, I guess, out of your wings and that.
Yeah, well, the air's denser. Here's a shot of our skis, our hydraulic wheel skis. And this airplane is fitted with a two-bladed propeller. And there's the landing lights up in the front there, just below the propeller spinner, right in there. There's the landing lights. Whoops, I just got this out of focus a bit. There's one landing light, and there's the other one there. Just going to take out the little car heater that we have in the this is where you check the oil on the engine. See those little car heaters? That's all we use. We just plug them in and put the engine tent on, and it keeps our engines nice and warm. Kids in grade 2 and Mrs. Rezak's class, I just got the engine started and it's pretty cold. It's minus 20 below today, and things are pretty stiff in the airplane until I get the engine warmed up and the heater starts working. There's a picture of some of the instruments inside the Cessna 185 that I'm flying today. There's the radios right there, and the engine instruments right there, and our fuel gauges right there. Yeah, right there, that's our fuel gauges. We got one tank at just about half, and the other one's over on the far right hand side, and that's just about full. So we got lots of gas for the trip. We're only flying out for 25 minutes and 25 minutes back, so we've got lots of fuel for the trip. Okay, I'm going to call the tower now and tell them I'm ready for takeoff. Yellowknife Tower, WXI, we're on the East Bay, we're ready for takeoff. VFR northbound to Gordon Lake.
Gordon, that's 30,000. Anyway, next. Whiskey gas. Whiskey gas, back to position runway 15. Whiskey X-Fairview Tower, you can call airborne, light variable from the north, 5 or less. The time is 2023, altimeter 29er, 89er.
29er, 89er, WXI.
And X-ray India, once airborne, you can watch for twin otter traffic just through 2000. These headed to the ZF beacon to hold north of the beacon inbound 1803. Whiskey Tango X-ray, watch for 1B5 traffic on the Bay Beach departing northbound.
Okay, there's some traffic in the area we got to keep an eye out for once we get airborne. Now there's our ski plane base right down there. It's Ray, he's just taking off. Picture of Ray's skis right there. from the tail. That helps him to turn around when he's on the ground on skis. The Indians just pull on that rope. Countryside, just north of Yellowknife. All the lakes are frozen, just rocks and spruce trees. Now I've got to call the tower and tell them that I'm 20 miles out of their control zone.
Next Indian clear now, right?
Now we're cleared out. Some more of the frozen lakes. As you can see, the weather's not all that clear today. It's overcast. All kinds of lakes up here in the Yellowknife area. Sure hope I can remember the lake that I dropped those guys off at.
We'll overshoot and get to the relocation point and take it.
There's the lake I dropped those guys off at last week. They're right up there at the far end, right up there. There's their camp. Right there. There's their camp straight ahead. To land now. There's my old ski tracks from last week. I'll see if I can land right in them. Oh. There we are. We're just about on them. Jesus Christ. The prospectors camp. The boys are just breaking camp, and we'll load all their stuff on board the airplane and fly back to Yellowknife. Yeah. Do you guys have a good time out here? Did you have a good time out here?
Oh, we had a wonderful time there, Reject.
Was it cold?
Yeah, was it cold in town?
Yep. 35 below.
Was it now? I told you there, Larry. Oh, it was only 0.
The boys just took their stove out and they're unloading all the stuff out of the tent so we can load the airplane up. They set the tent up in the snow here. They put spruce boughs on the bottom to act as an insulator, and the tents are nice and warm. You weren't cold at all.
Not at all.
You find any?
Just the morning.
Did you find any gold?
Lots.
Lots of gold, eh?
Lots of gold, sure.
Yeah, we seen his fresh tracks where he bedded down, and spent the night just before we came along and spooked them.
And there's their snowshoes. Right there. They have to wear snowshoes up here in the bush because the snow's fairly deep. And all the stovepipes inside the stove, so everything packs up real nice. I've cleaned up all the camp. It's all loaded on board the aircraft. And the guys will load up in a minute and we'll take off. I forgot to tell you, boys and girls in grade 2, that the number of passengers the Cessna 185 can carry are 3 passengers. And on this trip, we have 2 passengers and all their freight. So we have a good load. We won't have any room left, just enough room for us guys to crawl on board. Here's our ski tracks. And here's what the lake looks like. All the spruce trees and the rock. Too bad it wasn't a nicer day, but At least it's not all that cold out today. Prospectors, what's your name?
Pat Hungle.
And did you find any gold in this trip, Pat?
Oh, we were just staking here. We didn't find no gold, but this property warrants a lot of gold exploration in the future.
Oh, so there might be gold here, eh?
There's lots of gold here.
Just gotta find the big seam, eh?
That's right.
Okay, all ready to load?
Okay.
Let's go home. Okay, the boys are gonna crawl on board and we'll take off here in a minute.
Bye-bye.
What's the name of this lake?
No Name Lake.
No Name Lake, eh?
Yeah.
Just one of the many of the lakes out of Yellowknife. Okay, let's go home. Hey, leave room for me. All ready for takeoff?
Yeah, we're ready to go.